at the front of the theater. Philip Red as the room comes alive with inspiration. Enjoy the show.
Personal heroes. You know, I have a lot of heroes. What was my hero?
Your hero.
Superman.
Iron Man. Luke Skywalker.
I can remember being inspired, like most young children, by TV heroes.
I was inspired, of course, by science fiction.
I think we all have popular heroes, movie stars that move us emotionally or make us feel heroic.
Wow.
But I think I am who I am today because of my father.
My father was a hero of mine.
Because he protects me when my mother tries to beat me up.
A hero is someone I respect, like my mom.
My hero is my mom and she inspired me to be a good person. My hero is Shirley Temple.
I think my hero would be Winston Churchill. My hero is Dr. Jane Goodall.
Elon Musk.
David Bowie.
My greatest hero was my maternal grandfather.
Both of my parents are my heroes because growing up, they taught me that I can do whatever I want to do.
They pushed me to be a better person.
Well, everybody that plays into a person's life contributes something and is a hero in some way.
Well, to actually be a hero, I just think you've got to.
You need to be smart.
They'd be brave.
You're both the only people to be a hero. A hero means you have to be determined and really, really, really want to achieve your goals.
Você consegue ser o que você quiser na vida, desde que você estude, trabalhe, persista e sempre faça mais do que espera de você.
It takes a lot to be a hero. It takes selflessness,
Honesty, integrity.
Doing what you feel is right.
Sacrifice, perseverance, and accountability.
Basically, heroes,
You're brave as can be.
they never give up.
Morning class.
I think that teachers are incredibly important.
Mr. Miller, eighth grade teacher, a hero.
These leaders, these people that inspire you, they're everywhere.
Heroes are people who, by their actions and their presence and everything that they do, inspire you to want to be like them.
I think you need a pioneer spirit and just be willing to push the boundaries of what we can achieve as humans, as people.
Being Canadians, we love Chris Hadfield.
Chuck Yeager's my hero. He's my hero because he's the first man to break the sound barrier.
Tuskegee Airmen, those are the people that sort of paved the way for me with reference to aviation.
And I used to ride my bicycle out to the airport on a regular basis and just sit and watch the airplanes come and go.
My father was Singapore, the Air Corps, the Air Force, and Reserve.
As I grew up, I had my own heroes. Charles Lindbergh.
Charles Lindbergh, he was the hero of a lot of young boys in the era that I had grown up.
I think you're probably going to get a similar answer from, I should say, many of the astronauts who are my age. It was the Apollo program.
Oh yeah, lots of space heroes.
Buzz Aldrin.
Neil Armstrong.
When I was 9 years old, when we landed at Apollo 11 on the moon.
Y es un privilegio, es algo mágico realmente, esa experiencia, la conexión que hay entre un astronauta y mucha gente.
Belief in myself started with a very small act from a man named Gene Cernan. For many years, he sent me patches from each of the Apollo space missions.
Guys like John Glenn and Gus Grissom and John Young.
Alan Shepard, Wally Shaw, John Glenn.
In my opinion, he came as an American hero, but he never acted like such.
So those are the types of people that I really admire the most. People that were out on the forefront of exploration, putting their lives on the line.
Those guys are the real heroes.
I was very impressed with their accomplishments.
I can't imagine ever doing what they do. It's amazing.
They're all the same kind of personalities. They work hard, they set goals, they achieve.
You know, this helps you looking, so that's a hero.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing, not because
because they are hard.
We're not able at this time to get a specific identification on what the problem is. T-minus 40 seconds now and counting. All systems go.
Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills.
T-minus 20 seconds and counting.
Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept. One we are willing to postpone. And one we intend to win.
Please watch your step as you enter the next theater. This information excludes those who have these stairs and choose to the right. Once you step onto the platform, move all the way to the bus. Should you need to leave the presentation for any reason, please exit using the doors located to your left. As a reminder, we kindly ask that you refrain from using a cell phone or external video lighting.
Sorry. Whoa. I'm going up.
Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin walked up the moon for the first time. He was 10 years old, growing up in Southern California. And what it was about watching them do that, I don't know.
I'll never forget May 7th, 1961, when that was the day that I decided that I was going to become an astronaut.
Plus, I grew up in Florida, and so the space program was something that I was interested in.
I wonder what it was like to be one of those first astronauts.
The 33-ton rocket is poised to hurl America's first man into space at 5,000 miles per hour. Alan Shepard will rocket to 115 miles above the Earth. He will weigh nearly 1,000 pounds and replenish the acceleration of the giant booster rocket.
The million-old desire of all pilots, when you walk up to the airplane, you always kick the tires just to be sure they're not flat. This particular rocket I was never going to see again. So I just stopped as I approached it, looked up into the glare of the spotlights, and then took a look at the rocket. Sort of another way of kicking the tires, so to speak. We're here.
Rendezvous, docking, and operating combined spacecraft was a key element of the Apollo strategy. We want to prove that ability on Gemini 8. 3, 2, 1, ignition. Our orbit was primarily over ocean areas, out of range of flight controllers and tracking stations. We were on our own.
Really a smoothie. Oh, you couldn't have the thrill down there that we have up here.
Passing Madagascar, leaving com range.
Roger, if you run into trouble and Gina goes wild, just send it command 400 to turn it off and take control of the spacecraft.
Roger, we understand. Thanks, Jim.
I'm not hearing our thrusters fire. Let's go to ACS off, phones power on.
Right a spin and see you, Gina. Send command 400, undock now. It's actually getting worse. Power the system off.
We have serious problems here. We are in a violent left-hand roll at the present time.
The hand control is locked up. He can't turn anything off.
Did I hear him say he may have a stuck battery problem? Roger, what about you, Gina?
Try the re-entry control system. It might just give us the correction we need.
Do I understand he's used all the altitude?
Okay, let's work on one axis at a time here. Much better.
We're regaining control of the spacecraft slowly. In RCS direct.
We're coming in for dash 3.
I'd like to argue with him, but I don't know. We can. Command, we will prep for emergency landing at 7-3.
Johnny 8, I have some rescue downway. The Mesa. 3 hours after splash.
The space program was just starting, and when they put out their criteria for the type people they wanted, I seem to have all the qualifications that they were looking for. My combat experience in the Marine Corps in the Pacific was a factor. The Marines were being tossed into some of the toughest combat in early World War II, and then went back out in the Korean War. One people who had worked under stress and duress and had come through okay.
John Glenn, Marine on this outfit.
Strike bigger than flight. Still a couple more targets left. I'm taking another pass.
Not a good idea, Major Glenn. It's gonna be a flat pack.
Again. Our fellow Marines need us to get this done. I'm going in.
Roger that. Going low.
I'm hit. Still have control.
Firing. And I'm on. Good hit. There's not much left in the tail section.
Roger that. Let's see if I can make it back to base.
Welcome to the Air Force Station, man. What do you think about that new F-86 Saberjet?
Well, I think we're about to find out. Ask me again after we take out these MiGs.
Roger that.
You have to remember my time of growing up in the 1930s. The people of the past, the barnstormers and the people that did the early triumphs in aviation, and one of them, of course, was Charles Lindbergh. They asked me if I would sort of